各位贵宾，请起立。总统莅临。
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Her Excellency President Tsai has arrived.
各位贵宾，请起立。
Please rise.
总统颁授美国在台协会台北办事处处长酈英杰大綬景星勋章仪式开始。
The ceremony to confer the Order of Brilliant Star with Grant Corden upon AIT Director Brent Christensen will now begin.
宣读颂词。美国在台协会台北办事处处长酈英杰为杰出之外交家，才游卓越，志虑恢宏，致力促进中华民国台湾与美国之友好合作关系，成效斐然，深为中华民国台湾政府及人民所感佩。中华民国台湾政府依据勋章条例第8条之规定，经总统明令颁赠酈英杰处长大綬景星勋章一座，以表彰其卓越成就。中华民国110年6月25日于台北。
Citation. The Honorable Brent Christensen, Director of the Taipei Office of the American Institute in Taiwan, is an outstanding diplomat of remarkable erudition who has played a key role in promoting relations between the Republic of China-Taiwan and the United States of America. His exceptional contributions have earned him the sincere gratitude of the government and people of the Republic of China-Taiwan. In recognition of Director Christensen's extraordinary achievements, the government of the Republic of China-Taiwan, in accordance with Article 8 of the statute governing the award of decorations and by presidential decree, hereby confers upon him the Order of Brilliant Star with Grant Corden. Given in Taipei on the 25th day of the 6th month of the 110th year of the Republic of China-Taiwan, corresponding to the 25th day of the 6th month of the year 2021 in the Gregorian calendar.
恭请总统授勋。
President Tsai will now confer the medal.
请总统致辞。各位贵宾，请就座。
Please take your seats. The President will now deliver some remarks.
美国在台协会台北办事处酈英杰处长、处长夫人布兰达女士，以及各位贵宾、同仁，大家好。
AIT Taipei Office Director Brent Christensen, Mrs. Christensen, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
在今天的活动开始之前，我想先对美国佛罗里达州发生的大楼坍塌事件，表达来自台湾的关心和慰问。很遗憾听到这个消息，希望搜救的工作一切顺利。
Before I begin, I would like to first extend on behalf of Taiwan the concern and condolence over the condo collapse tragedy in Florida. We're very sad to hear the news, and I hope that all goes well with the rescue and relief efforts.
我今天也非常的高兴看到 我们的贵宾当中有张忠谋先生的参与，还有来自我们美侨商会的参与。另外，我们也看到 AIT 几乎是全员出动在这里，让我感受到我们在过去的一段时间，在酈英杰处长的任职期间，台美关系的种种的共同的努力及进步。
I'm also very happy today to see the founder of TSMC, Mr. Zhang, and participants from MCHAN, and also very happy to see the medical team's member from AIT. I think this shows that during Mr. Christensen's tenure, our bilateral efforts have indeed promoted greatly the bilateral relations between Taiwan and the U.S.
过去这几年来，酈英杰处长在外交圈的活跃表现是有目共睹。他不仅台湾走透透，也跟着我出席过许多重要的场合，接待过许多重要的美国访宾。
Over the past years, we have all seen how active Director Christensen has been as a member of the diplomatic community. He has been everywhere in Taiwan, and together we have attended numerous important events and received many important visitors from the United States.
记得2周之前，我们才一起跟访台的3位美国参议员见面，宣布美国提供75万剂疫苗的好消息。
Just 2 weeks ago, we met with 3 visiting U.S. senators, and an announcement was made that the U.S. would provide Taiwan with 750,000 vaccine doses.
经过酈英杰处长以及许多台美外交官员和各界好友的努力，上周运抵台湾的疫苗数量超过原先宣布的3倍。相信那天我们酈英杰处长一定为达成任务而开心，虽然他的表情被他的口罩和墨镜遮住了。
Thanks to the efforts of Director Christensen and other diplomats and good friends from Taiwan and the U.S., the number of vaccine doses we received last week was more than triple the amount originally announced. I'm sure Director Christensen must have been very happy to have accomplished that mission, although the expression on his face was pretty much covered by sunglasses and a mask.
酈英杰处长和台湾有着难得的缘分，除了3度以外交官员的身份派驻任台湾，早在40多年前就来到台湾宣教。身为台湾的老朋友，他也非常理解台湾社会对台美关系的重视和期待。
Director Christensen has a unique attachment to Taiwan. Prior to being posted here 3 times as a diplomat, he first visited Taiwan more than 40 years ago as a missionary. As such an old friend of Taiwan, he fully understands the expectations and the importance that our society attaches to Taiwan-U.S. relations.
酈英杰处长就任的时候，曾经提出4个增进的目标，包含增进台美安全合作、增进台美经济与商业关系、增进台湾在全球社会的角色，以及增进台美人民的关系。
When he assumed office as director of AIT, Mr. Christensen announced his intention to focus on promoting 4 priority areas: Taiwan-U.S. security cooperation, economic and commercial relations, Taiwan's role in the global community, and people-to-people ties.
我必须说，在这2年多的任期，酈英杰处长不只是成功的达成这4个增进，还让台美关系突飞猛进。
I must say that during his tenure, Director Christensen has successfully promoted all 4 priority areas and has taken Taiwan-U.S. relations to new heights.
从台湾美国事务委员会更名，美国国务院大幅放宽对台交往准则，到对台军售的常态化，提高访台官员的层级，都让我们的国人感受到台美关系的显著的进展。
During this period, the Coordination Council for North American Affairs was renamed the Taiwan Council for U.S. Affairs. The U.S. State Department relaxed its guidelines for interactions with Taiwan. U.S. arms sales to Taiwan were normalized, and higher-ranking U.S. officials can visit Taiwan. All these achievements have made our people in Taiwan feel tremendously the progress on our bilateral relations.
另外还有最近的疫苗提供，未来几周将要召开的 TIFA 会谈，以及近年来 GCTF 持续扩大规模和议题，这些具体的成就 都不断地在深化台美的关系，这就是真朋友、真进展。
Other examples include the recent provision of vaccine doses, the trade and investment framework agreement talks in the coming weeks, and the fact that the global cooperation and training framework continues to expand in scope and theme. These concrete achievements continue to deepen Taiwan-U.S. relations and show that we are indeed real friends making real progress.
酈英杰处长在台湾很受欢迎，不只是因为在外交上的努力，也是因为台湾人都感受到他真诚坦率的性格。处长也跟当年来台湾宣教的时候一样，经常骑着脚踏车在台湾各地的大街小巷穿梭。
Apart from his diplomatic efforts, what makes Director Christensen such a popular figure in Taiwan is his sincerity and frankness. He has maintained the habit he had when he was a missionary and often gets on his bicycle to explore local communities in Taiwan.
我也在 AIT 的脸书上看到酈英杰处长骑着脚踏车拍照的记录。最近印象最深刻的就是处长和夫人在台南骑脚踏车被路人拍下来的画面。相信这2年来处长的知名度越来越高，被发现请求签名的机会也应该增加了许多。
I have seen photographic evidence on AIT's Facebook page of Director Christensen riding his bike around town. I was most impressed to see one picture taken by a passerby when Mr. and Mrs. Christensen were cycling in Tainan. I'm sure that over the past 2 years, as you have become more famous, the chances of you being recognized and asked for an autograph have increased significantly.
这2年来，因为酈英杰处长在社群媒体上很活跃 ，AIT 的脸书也更加的活泼，让很多台湾人注意到 AIT 提升台美关系的成果。那么像是经济组团队穿的背心的照片，如果再加上比个赞，就完全台湾化了。
During this time, Director Christensen's active profile on social media has also made the AIT Facebook page more interesting. As a result, people in Taiwan are more aware of AIT's achievements in boosting Taiwan-U.S. relations. I know there was a photo with your economic section wearing their team vest. If they had all been giving a thumbs up, they would all have been 100% Taiwanized.
酈英杰处长，在您离任之前，我要颁赠给您大綬景星勋章，感谢您对台美关系的努力和贡献。我也代表台湾人民表达对您卸任的不舍。
Before you leave, I would like to present you the Order of Brilliant Star with Grant Corton to thank you for the efforts and contributions you have made to advancing Taiwan-U.S. relations. I'm sure I'm speaking for everyone in Taiwan when I say how sad we are to see you leave.
当然，更要邀请您和您的夫人未来随时回到这个美好友善的国家，看看老朋友，还有很重要的，可以吃碗您喜欢的芒果冰。这个好像大家都听懂了。
And of course, I would like to invite you and Brenda to come back anytime to this beautiful and friendly country to see your old friends, and more importantly, to have a bowl of your favorite mango shaved ice.
就如您说的，台湾不会离开您，我们会持续的一起见证台美友谊的进展。谢谢。
As you have said, Taiwan will never leave you, and we will continue to witness more advancements in Taiwan-U.S. ties. Thank you.
请酈英杰处长致辞。
Director Christensen will now deliver his remarks.
Madam President, thank you for this magnificent award, your kind words, and your friendship. Most of all, thank you for your courageous leadership in fostering closer U.S.-Taiwan relations. As I have said before, the U.S.-Taiwan relationship is a rare and special one. Yet, I have been personally and pleasantly surprised by the dramatic growth in our ties as we weathered the global pandemic over the past year and a half. The achievements we have reached together during that time are a true testament of the determination and creativity that we share in our efforts to advance the relationship and the recent outbreak in Taiwan has brought the United States and Taiwan even closer.
蔡总统，感谢您赠予我这项殊荣，也谢谢您的美言，还有温暖的友谊。更重要的是，我要感谢您展现无比的勇气以及领导力，促使美台关系更加坚实紧密。如同我之前所说过的，美台关系与众不同，而且世上少见。即便如此，过去1年半来，美台共同努力对抗全球疫情，致使我们双边关系大幅升温，依然让我个人感到甚为惊喜。这段期间内，美台同心协力一起缔造的成绩，真正体现了双方都有着决心与创意，要一同努力，让美台关系进一步往前迈进。而最近台湾疫情升高，更让美台的关系愈加紧密。
The events of recent weeks will be among my most cherished memories during my tenure as AIT Director. The images of the C-17 Globemaster bringing Senators Duckworth, Sullivan, and Coons to announce the U.S. donations of 750,000 doses of Moderna vaccine to Taiwan, and of the unloading of crates adorned with the American flag this past Sunday, containing 2.5 million doses, more than 3 times the amount originally promised.
过去几周发生的几件事，将会成为我在担任美国在台协会处长任内最弥足珍贵的回忆。不论是 C-17、C-17 全球霸王运输机载着达克沃斯、苏利文以及昆斯参议员前来台湾，宣布美国将捐赠台湾75万剂莫德纳疫苗的画面，或是上周日一箱箱印有美国国旗的货箱，运载着数量是原本承诺的3倍之多的250万剂疫苗从飞机上卸下的景象，都让我毕生难忘。
It has been gratifying to me that we were able to reciprocate the generous assistance that Taiwan provided to the United States early in the pandemic in the form of millions of face masks and other medical equipment. We've been very moved by the outpouring of gratitude from Taiwan society, the many personal notes, bouquets of flowers, and especially the heartwarming messages on the facades of the Grand Hotel and Taipei 101.
在疫情之初，台湾曾捐赠给美国数百万个口罩以及其他的医疗物资。那如今，我很欣慰，美国能够投桃报李，回报台湾的慷慨之举。在美国捐赠疫苗之后，台湾社会各界所涌入的感谢与祝福，包括表达谢意的个人小卡，还有花篮，以及尤其是圆山饭店，还有台北101外墙上面的温暖讯息，都让我们深深感动。
The arrival of these donated vaccines during this difficult time in Taiwan has been described as timely rain, 及时雨, but it points to the United States and Taiwan as real friends, 真朋友, who help each other in times of need.
这批在台湾面临艰难挑战时抵达的疫苗，被称为是及时雨，但这其实更直接的证明，台湾与美国是彼此的真朋友，我们会在朋友有难时互相帮助。
As I assumed my position as AIT Director, I outlined 4 priorities, as Madam President, you noted, or otherwise known as the 4 promotes, the 4个增进. Promote stronger U.S.-Taiwan security cooperation, promote stronger U.S.-Taiwan economic and commercial cooperation, promote Taiwan's role in the international community, and promote stronger U.S.-Taiwan people-to-people ties. I am pleased that we have made real progress, 真进展, in all of these areas.
如同蔡总统刚才致辞时提到的，在我刚刚接任 AIT 处长一职的时候，我提出了我的4个优先目标，又称为4个增进，也就是增进美台安全合作，增进美台经济与商业关系，增进台湾在全球社会的角色，还有增进美台人民的关系。我很高兴我们在每一项领域中都取得了真进展。
On security cooperation, the United States, in accordance with our commitment under the Taiwan Relations Act to support Taiwan's self-defense, has notified nearly $17 billion in arms sales to Taiwan. The United States has now officially made public the 6 assurances that reaffirm that commitment, and we have greatly expanded cooperation on dealing with non-traditional security challenges as well, such as humanitarian assistance and disaster relief and cybersecurity. Especially noteworthy in this regard was the signing of a new U.S.-Taiwan Coast Guard Memorandum of Understanding.
在安全合作方面，美国根据我们在台湾关系法下的承诺，支持台湾维持自我防卫能力。美国据此已通知国会价值近170亿美元的对台军售，同时也已正式将6项保证解密，再次肯定上述的承诺。另外，我们也大大扩展了双方合作，将范围延伸到非传统安全挑战的领域，如人道救援、还有灾害防救以及资安等方面。另一项特别值得关注的非传统安全合作，则是我们也签署了美台的海巡合作备忘录。
On economic and commercial cooperation, we have seen a significant expansion of trade and investment flows, the most noteworthy investment being TSMC's $12 billion commitment to build a cutting-edge semiconductor plant in Arizona. This investment underscores the critical role that Taiwan plays in global high-tech supply chains, especially in semiconductors. In addition, we launched an important new dialogue, the Economic Prosperity Partnership Dialogue, and expanded efforts as trusted partners to build more secure and resilient supply chains. I am also pleased that the U.S.-Taiwan Trade and Investment Framework Agreement, or TIFA talks, will resume in the very near future.
在经济与商业合作方面，我们看到美台贸易及投资往来都有大幅的跃升。最受瞩目的例子就是台积电承诺将斥资120亿美元在亚利桑那州设立尖端半导体晶圆厂。这项投资案凸显了台湾在全球高科技供应链中，尤其是在半导体这个领域里面扮演的关键角色。另外，我们也启动了美台经济繁荣伙伴对话此项重要的新对话机制，并且作为彼此可信任的伙伴，加倍努力打造更加安全且具韧性的供应链。此外，我也很高兴美台的贸易暨投资架构协定 TIFA 这个会谈不久后即将展开复谈。
On Taiwan's participation in the international community, Taiwan's impressive handling of the pandemic has given it new visibility and stature in the world. This was highlighted in the visit of Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar, the most senior U.S. official to visit in over 40 years. Over the past year, we have seen a new willingness among like-minded partners to publicly express support for Taiwan to have a more active role in addressing global challenges. This was seen in the G7, the US-EU and US-Japan summits, and other recent high-level meetings. This builds upon our own joint efforts to showcase Taiwan's experience and expertise under our Global Cooperation and Training Framework, or GCTF program. With Japan joining the program as a full partner and special funding from the US Congress, we anticipate that GCTF will continue to expand as a major multi-regional initiative. The U.S.-Taiwan Democratic Governance Consultations in the Indo-Pacific region that was established in 2019 also allows us to highlight our shared democratic values and promote Taiwan as a democratic model for the region and beyond.
在台湾参与国际社会方面，台湾应对新冠疫情的成绩令人刮目相看，也让台湾在全球的能见度和声望都大幅提升。美国40多年来访台层级最高的官员，卫生及公共服务部部长 Azar 的来台访问，就充分凸显了这一点。另外，过去这1年中，我们看到理念相近的伙伴纷纷突破过往，勇于发声，公开支持台湾在应对全球挑战上面要扮演更积极的角色。无论是在7国集团峰会 G7， 还是美欧峰会、美日峰会，还有其他近期的高阶会议，都能看到各界对台湾的支持。那这样的支持也可以是说是在美台的全球合作暨训练架构 GCTF 的基础上面，透过共同努力向世界展现台湾的经验与长才，才得以取得的成果。随着日本以正式伙伴的身份加入 GCTF， 美国国会也对此计划编列了特别的经费。我们预期 GCTF 这个重要的多边区域倡议将会持续扩大茁壮。另外，2019年成立的美台印太区域民主治理咨商机制，也让我们得以彰显美台共享的民主价值，并凸显台湾可以作为本个区域和全球的民主典范。
Regarding people-to-people ties, we have seen remarkable progress across a broad range of cultural, scientific, environmental, and education areas. For example, we recently signed a new Science and Technology Memorandum of Understanding. Our education ties are particularly strong. Generations of Taiwan's most prominent political, business, and cultural leaders have studied in the United States and we have worked hard to continue that tradition. Just last year, we launched the U.S.-Taiwan Education Initiative, which expands academic and teaching exchanges between the United States and Taiwan to advance two important goals: helping meet U.S. demand for Mandarin language education and helping Taiwan reach its goal to be bilingual by 2030.
至于美台人民之间的关系，我们在文化、科学、环境和教育等广泛的领域看到长足的进步。最近签署的科技合作备忘录就是一个例证。此外，美台的教育连结也是相当紧密强健。台湾有好几代最杰出的政治、企业和文化领袖都曾经在美国求学，那我们也相当努力要延续这样的传统。就在去年，我们推出了台美教育倡议，透过拓展美台之间的学术和教育交流，力求达成2项很重要的目标，那就是帮助美国满足其对于中文语言教育的需求，同时也达成台湾在2030年之前实现双语化的目标。
These dedicated, ongoing efforts to safeguard regional security, build our economies, expand Taiwan's international participation, and deepen our people-to-people ties would not have been possible without the excellent, close cooperation we have at all levels here in Taiwan. Thank you again, Madam President, for your personal support, and also that of your entire team, including Secretary General Lee, Secretary General Gu, and Foreign Minister Wu.
这一切尽心尽力、锲而不舍的努力，目的都是要为了维护区域安全、强化双方经济、扩大台湾的国际参与，以及深化美台人民之间的情谊。而如果没有台湾各级单位和我们良好密切合作的话，其实这些目标也都难以实现。所以我想要再一次感谢总统您个人大力支持，也衷心感谢您的团队，包括李秘书长、顾秘书长以及外交部吴部长的尽心贡献。
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my staff at AIT, some of whom are here today, for their contributions. And I want to thank my wife Brenda for her support, her sacrifices, and her good humor.
我也想借此机会感谢我们 AIT 所有的同仁，包括有一些今天在场观礼的同事，他们的辛勤付出。那另外我也要谢谢我的太太 Brenda 对我的支持和牺牲，还有她的乐观和幽默。
Being the AIT director at this point in time has been a pleasure and a privilege. I believe this award signifies both the current robust strength of the U.S.-Taiwan relationship and also the potential for it to continue to grow and develop. Even after my departure, I look forward to continuing to contribute to our joint efforts to further strengthen this vital relationship. I may be leaving Taiwan, but Taiwan will never leave me. Thank you very much.
我也很高兴，也很荣幸能在这个时间点担任美国在台协会处长。我相信这项殊荣不仅象征着当前美台坚实强健的伙伴关系，也代表美台关系持续成长茁壮的无限潜力。我期待即使离任之后，我也能持续为增进美台关系贡献一己之力，让这段重要的伙伴关系更上一层楼。虽然我就要离开台湾了，但是台湾永远不会离开我。谢谢大家。